Like a lot of terrible mistakes, the Empire seemed like a good idea at the time. There was a lot of sympathy for the Chancellor, of course. To every onlooker, it seemed quite obvious that the assassination attempt had truly, horribly disfigured the man. Look at it from our perspective. As things stood, there had been a failed coup. The Jedi were seemingly guilty of all charges, considering the terrible fight they'd put up, with very few of them submitting to arrest without violence. In many cases, they even killed a number of troopers and officers in the process. A colleague of mine, Captain Brenko, who you may remember was my second-in-command on the Vigilance, died in the process of apprehending one of them. As you can imagine, any sympathy we might have had for the Jedi evaporated very quickly. Felt as though we were the ones who'd been betrayed, and hardly the other way around. Or so it seemed. Yes, we were aware of reports in which the clones opened fire without trying to make an arrest, but most of us knew from battlefield experience how dangerous the Jedi were, and so we could hardly blame the troopers for erring on the side of caution. Was it difficult to believe that every single one of the Jedi were in on the conspiracy, including the ones I'd personally met? Well, perhaps a little. Sometimes you just don't really know a person as well as you think you do. The Jedi's apparent treachery was just one more unlikely event in what was now a few years of consecutive unlikely events strung together. And how much you could really trust people who are able to play literal mind tricks on you is, well, it's up to you, I suppose. The alternative, this idea that it was all part of some grand conspiracy masterminded by the Chancellor using mind control chips and some sort of ancient sorcerous rivalry between the Jedi and their evil counterparts. I mean, do you have any idea how ridiculous that would have sounded? How it still sounds? But, none of those rumours would begin bubbling to the surface for years yet anyway. Was it concerning that the Chancellor had seemingly installed himself as a dictator? Yes. I don't think that sat well with a lot of people, but I think the general understanding at the time was that it might be a temporary arrangement of some sort. Or rather, the position of Emperor would have some sort of new constitutional basis. After all, the Senate hadn't gone anywhere. Not yet, anyway. Under the circumstances of the current emergency, it seemed prudent not to let politics get in the way of security, and lest we forget, there was a massive separatist fleet still lurking around the hyperspace routes to Mon Cala, where the shipyards had been very busy indeed. There was a war to be getting on with, and as silly as it might seem, many of us were simply far too busy to worry about what was actually going on back on Coruscant, light years away and remote as it was most of the time. I might have had an accidental front row seat to the Jedi Temple siege myself, but I was hardly the norm. The transition itself was a smooth one. We kept all the Republic markings and insignia to begin with. Presenting an image of stability and continuity was felt to be important. However, I won't pretend that people weren't eager to put on that fresh coat of paint. It sent a message to the enemy, first and foremost. The kid gloves were coming off at last. Mercy, such as it was out the window. We were finally going to be given license to put these scum down, with a blank check from the Emperor to do whatever we needed to get the job done. Our assumption at the time, I'll remind you, is that the Jedi had defected, and that this latest development was a final, desperate separatist plot to end the war in their favour. Well, we weren't having that. The Imperial Navy was the mightiest fleet ever assembled. We were the best of the best, the finest officers and men to ever sail the stars. Our long arms stretched across the galaxy from the core to the outer rim. No challenge was too great, no battle too hard, no mission too difficult. It was hard not to get swept up in all the rhetoric back then. It was time to put the remaining Confederates to the sword, end the war, bring peace and order to the galaxy, a phrase that quickly became repeated very often, and make sure that all our fallen brothers and sisters hadn't died in vain. That last point was an important one. It was those ghosts hanging around over our shoulders that kept us going for a long time. We had to bring peace and order to the galaxy, so that the massive list of names and numbers on the memorials meant something. It took a very long time for some of us to realize these ghosts would be ashamed of us. And some of us, well, they never did. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, citizens of the Empire, welcome back to Let's Play Empire at War, Fall of the Republic, where it's the Empire at War half of the title that's now, strictly speaking, a lot more accurate. Previously, we fought a bunch of battles, did a bunch of damage, we've taken some planets, we're doing okay. And an opportunity has presented itself at Balamak. It's the main thing we're focusing on right now. Tarkin's death blob of doom that I've been slowly building up in order to have a huge confrontation at Balamak. Well, oddly enough, the AI has decided that's not going to happen because they've moved the vast majority of that fleet out of there now. It probably is in response to a couple of victories we had here at Corson and Kylura with Zinj. She went in, she kicked ass, she took names, she took some casualties too, but for the most part we did really well. Took out a bunch of Lucca Hulk battleships and a subjugator along with some friends. Did a lot of damage to the Separatists there. I haven't taken the actual planets, of course, but just wrecked their fleet, and that's the thing I care about the most, honestly, is just really doing some good, solid damage to their fleets. However, an opportunity has presented itself. We could take out a very small Separatist fleet here, along with a very significantly sized army that's currently in orbit around Balamak, by simply moving Tarkin in, and that's what we're going to do. We'll get Vader off of Bimisari to take the ground battle portion of it, and yeah. I'm surprised they made it this easy. I'm just kind of waiting for this little reinforcement unit here to catch up, and then boosh, there we go. Which is a Venator on its way too. There we go. That gives us 3 Praetors. Oh, this is the most ridiculous fleet I've ever used. I love it. They better not have reinforced us. Oh, they are reinforcing it. They've got 3 dreadnoughts there now. We better get there sharpish. Oh, they've got 5 now. Okay, they're definitely reinforcing it. They're bringing in more ships from through Roche asteroids to elsewhere, aren't they? Yeah, look. The death blob of 30 is here at Roche asteroids right now. So, at least at the moment, what we're about to get is an opportunity to kill off 5 of these dreadnoughts, along with some other stuff, in a separate engagement, which is definitely good. Let's try and take as few casualties as possible here, shall we? By which I mean... can I deploy a Praetor and the Mandator 2 at the same time? The answer to this age-old question might be about to be forthcoming. Let's drop in a Praetor. We can't deploy the Mandator 2, but we can deploy another Praetor.
Adjusting course. I copy that. This is it. Right, sir. Woohoo!
I ought to get Tarkin in the back, really, as well, because he'll give a huge buff to these guys. He's a tier 2 space command. He'll give them a bunch of extra damage, extra health as well.
Right, sir.
He will do wonders for them. He really will.
Understood. I copy that.
Alright.
Ready to update orders.
You're deleting that. You should be deleting this. What are you doing? Don't try to broadside him. Oh no, this poor Pelter. They're focusing fire on it. That's very sensible of them. Let's bring in a second Pelter to try and heal it. And if not heal it, then just take its place. What is this idiot Praetor doing? Stop it. Pivoting around to the spot for no good reason at all. Please focus on the important bits. Yeah, now shoot this one. Little itty bitty ships on their way at the moment, isn't it? They thankfully don't have a particularly great shipyard here.
Our reinforcements are taking casualties. Locking on target.
Yeah, you focus on the front, you shoot at the rear areas. You default to shooting the same bits, don't you? That's really annoying. Okay, switch to shooting these things for a bit. Can I bring in a Carrack? Looks like I can bring in a Carrack. Let's do it.
Destroyer holding. Taking fire. Destroyer station keeping. Ready, sir. Target locked. Locking on target.
Start deleting these little ships.
Eliminating target.
Oh wait, never mind.
Ready to update.
Priority target just arrived. Oh, look at all those dying. Look at all those dying dreadnoughts. Ah, that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh yes.
Loading ordnance.
To quote the nodding dog. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Enemies in range. Target locked. Ready for combat.
Look at these three overlapping pelters just doing their absolute best to keep all of these ships alive.
Charging generator holding.
Well, this is Tarkin 101 right here, isn't it? You know, two gigantic, big, dumb, stupid ships versus an enemy's relatively balanced fleet. Turns out the big, dumb, stupid ships are actually going to win in a straight-up engagement like this. Stunningly. Right, at this point, we just need to finish off the last few of these little ships they've got and kill off all their transports. And then this nightmare will be over. Fire on those Carracks, come on. Take out those wee transports. Taking out this big old army of theirs is a serious, very, very nice bonus, I have to admit. Right, get up in the middle of this fighter blob here, everybody. Start making their lives a misery.
Fixing course.
Oh, I forgot you can actually withdraw Carracks. That's fun.
Destroyer ready.
I mean, they're so squishy I'm never going to notice in time. But it's nice that they can do that, I guess. If you're a micromanaging king, you could probably get a lot done with Carracks. Just a really huge swarm of them. Hell, if you're playing as the Separatists and you're going up against the Republic, and you're kind of late game, you've taken out most of the Republic's dreadnought shipyards, and they're just throwing tons of Carracks at you, that might be actually very painful. That could actually be quite awful to deal with. Yeah. Kill this blob of fighters, guys. Looks like some of the arcs, I managed to get them all pinned here. Just eliminate them now. Alright, there goes the shipyard. Now we just gotta hunt down those little transports, which unfortunately might take a while because they've scattered all over the place. And the only ships I have are very slow ones.
Your actions have been successful. You have saved me time and resources.
Tarkin, you can go deal with it personally, I suppose. Actually, we'll send the Carracks after them as well. How are we doing over here? TIE fighters are going after the transports. Have they, did they ever fix that whole thing where, like, transports were, like, virtually indestructible when it came to fighters?
Stay in formation.
So I remember that being very, like, I think in the last version of this mod I played, I remember that being a very annoying thing. Like, you sent fighters after transports, which seemed like a, you know, off the face of it, a fairly sensible thing to do, and then the transports just totally whacked the fighters and refused to die.
Look at
this, look at this. TIE fighters going to town. That's how you know we're playing as the Empire now. Beautiful. Right, we probably lost a few corvettes and whatnot, but yeah, we lost 11 Corellian corvettes, but I mean, for what we killed in return, yeah. Double Praetors was clearly the correct life choice here. Right, question is, what is the Roche Asteroids fleet gonna do now? Because they might already have something en route here to attack me.
Destroyer reporting.
You know, sort of in the hyperspace lane. on its way here, because stuff was arriving even as we were getting here ourselves. Oh, hello. More reinforcements for Zinj.
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Birthday presents. There you go. Enemy fleet is about to invade Boz Pity. Now that I don't like the sound of. Pelion, go and deal with that, please.
Construction complete.
Alright, we're about to get eyes on Seleucami. As soon as I said it, the game was just like, ha 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 ha. He thinks he's going to get eyes on Seleucami. No! What is in fact going to happen is I'm going to make his game lag, so he has to sit here and wait for 3 minutes. Hey. Alright, let's have a look. Okay. That's not... Ooh, we'll pause. That's not quite as disgusting as I thought it might be when I saw that stack appear on the map just then. But no, it's actually not too bad. Not too bad, he says. You know, it's still 3 bulwarks and three Providence Dreads. With supporting ships. It's like ordinarily that would be quite a mean-looking fleet. But compared to what's waiting for us over here, it's pocket change, practically. Good God. I mean, crikey. Crumbs. Gosh. Golly gee. Yeah. I'm wondering if I should just go over there and get it over and done with, you know? I've got 3 Praetors and a Mandated 2 and a Secutor and a Tector to throw at it. Maybe we should just bite the bullet, face the music, and just get it done, right? Make a few hit-and-run attacks if absolutely necessary. Although I think what I do want to do first is actually take Balamak if I can. One thing I do want to do actually is
enlisting soldiers.
Recruit a bunch of clones on Boz Pity. I queued up some ground buildings. I queued up a barracks and also a planetary shield generator. I'm kind of doing the same here on Bimisari, just to sort of hopefully help us, you know, retain the places we've taken. Arguably, what I should do is split off some of my army up here to garrison it in the meantime. And sure, I guess I could do that, and probably should do that. It's just a pain in the ass to figure all this out in the menu, because it takes ages. Have one of these juggernauts I never like using. There you go. Right, Lord Vader. You need to come and take Balamak. I was warned that the enemy was coming to Boz Pity. They may have changed their minds. Either that or they came from Pamant, and it's just taking them 1,000,000 years to get here. We shall see, I suppose. Anyway, I'd like to take Balamak with orbital support, so I'm not going to move Tarkin just yet. And look what's arrived. Hello there. Okay. That's pretty nasty looking. It's 2 battleships. But does Pelion have enough to deal with that, do you think? I don't know. Maybe. Not without taking serious casualties, but, you know, he might be about to lose this Praetor. We'll give it a go. Although we're on the defense, so unfortunately I suspect the game is just going to deploy a random assortment of units instead of something useful. Yes, it's exactly what it's doing. Oh dear. Okay.
Yes.
Hello there.
Adjusting course. Charging generator.
My lord.
Yeah, look,
Won't be long,
not even remotely
Destroyer ready.
Your command.
the number of corvettes I need for this.
Thanks for the warm welcome, Commander.
Sweet mother of fucking God. Okay, great.
You've got the captain. Pelter
Did you at least give me a support pelter? You did. Alright.
Destroyer holding. Ready for attack orders.
Is that a dreadnought carrier? Yeah, I think it is.
Ready to commence. course, Your Highness. Radio channels.
That's Pelion. He needs to get right up to the back there.
What is your...
No, that's...
As you command. As you command.
No, Pelion, you need to go at the back there. You need to come to the front. Oh my god, people were screaming at their monitors after I did that, I'm sure.
Waiting your orders, sir. Ready to update orders. Yes.
I'm trying to select these little... There we go.
This is it.
This used to be a judicial ship, you know.
Hello, boys. At least they didn't deploy both battleships at the same time.
Whatever it was they were looking for, it looks like they already found it.
Let's see if we can get you to take out one of these Providences. My little fighters.
My lord? What is your wish, my lord?
Charging generator.
Oh, it's the salty headhunter pilot. He's back. I just heard him. Oh, I missed him. Oh, for goodness sake, Cat. He's knocking more stuff off my desk. He's still here. Still pushing things off the desk because it amuses him. Let's move you this way a little bit so you're more sort of centrally located. Well, you put a dent in their shields at least.
Get behind them.
They've sent a bunch of the frigates up front way ahead of their main force, which was pretty darn stupid. It's a good way to get them deleted. Missiles incoming, but we are taking out most of them, but they're still getting some hits in this poor Carrack, unfortunately. I'll try and get him out now, in fact, actually. I think I'll have him withdraw now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get you out of here as well, just to free up some PopCap space here. We need corvettes. An anti-fighter. Right, this Providence looking a bit knackered. That's good.
Destroyer ready.
Ready for command, sir.
Knacker him some more, if you don't mind.
Destroyer holding.
Oh dear, this Venator's getting the beans, isn't it? It's not in a good spot. Let's try and get it out of there.
Destroyer reporting in. Initiating combat protocols. Destroyer at station.
Alright, Praetor, start working on the battleship. Oh, hello. I need to move the Corvette blob, don't I?
Ready to update orders.
Let's try and have you retreat.
Ready to command.
That Dreadnought's about to be toast. This Venator did actually escape. My goodness me.
Yes, Commander.
I'm on them. Stay in formation.
Their reinforcements are being depleted.
Okay, we're putting a dent in its in the battleship now. That's good.
Destroy 'em. What's the order?
Some of you guys overcharge your weapons. Try and kill some more fighters.
Where'd he go? Nowhere to run.
Do I have a victory one I could bring? Yeah, let's bring in some victory ones. Stuff with missiles would not be a bad idea right now.
Missile destroyer reporting in.
Falling out of formation.
They have really no missile defense at this point, so... Although the problem is the missiles just don't get there fast enough, do they?
Stations ready.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm
What is it, sir?
actually kind of amused by the fact that
We're depleting the
this little Dreadnought carrier survived. Right, there's one more to come in after this. Don't forget that. Do I have a support pelter anymore? Or did they kill it? I think they may have killed it, right. No interdiction mines for us then. Alright, I guess we win. Does that mean that other battleship retreats, or is it destroyed? Looks like it retreated. Alright, well done, Pelion. Well done, buddy. I shall get you some reinforcements. Toot sweet.
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production.
Right, Lord Vader is ready to begin his invasion of Balamak. They have a lot of jet bikes down there for some dumb reason. They've also got base defenses as well. Certainly going to be interesting, isn't it? You're going to bring in first some commandos, I think. They can go in the lead slot.
Invasion commencing.
Begin. Oh, it's this planet. I remember defending this place a long time ago. Feels like forever ago.
Choose your reinforcements.
Nobody told me it was gonna be this easy.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh boy. Yeah, they've got some turrets set up. Not for much longer.
I am ready.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Getting a bit laggy here for some reason.
Constructing.
Let's do this.
Do not fail. Yes.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what this stuttery lag is about. This is a bit. Ugh, don't like this at all.
You men follow me.
Droid scared.
Bring in Cody. Let's bring in Cody.
I find your life.
Now I'm curious, actually. I'm very curious. Does Vader make you guys 5-0 first? He does, just like Anakin does. Okay, that's cool. You've all got the blue markings on you. Nice. Oh, I don't know what is on this map that's causing so much lag, but I hate it. It's so bad. What the hell is this?
Found something.
Make it stop. Vader go. Oh my god, it could be all of those, couldn't it? I'd say there's a very good chance it might be all of those. Because those aren't squads, they are individual units, and I think the AI trying to move them all is probably what's causing the game to have an absolute fit.
Support fire ready. Defense is holding.
Let's get the artillery to land a shot right in the middle of them all. In fact, I wonder. Would its force push work on these guys? It might not. Enemy infantry units. I don't think these count as infantry. Oh yeah, my infantry are just gonna get mown down. We need air support, that's what we need. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh god, Vader, Vader, no, 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 no! Run! Holy, no! No! No, no, no! You can't kill Vader, it's not allowed. Oh, for... Oh, God. You have no idea how tempted I am to reload the game right now. But I think my last save was like a million years ago. For fuck's sake. Well, I guess Vader's gonna go sulk on Mustafar for the rest of the campaign, everybody. I'm sorry. Ugh. Just ugh. That's all I have to say. Ugh.
Here we go.
At maximum unit capacity.
They're gonna wrap up here first.
Absolutely disgusted.
Watch those wrist rockets.
Bombing run available.
Yeah, better late than never, right?
Couple more hits like that and she's done.
Suppose you're gonna get shot down there, huh? One of you managed to drop some bombs. No, you stay there. Yeah, I don't want to say. I apparently grossly underestimated just how game-breakingly cheesy a huge swarm of jet bikes would be. I've tried doing that with Republic jet bikes, by the way, in case you're curious. I've tried doing that with clone speeder bikes. It's nowhere near as good. You guys really will just waste all your missiles like that. That's... I hate this battle. Everything about it sucks. And once this battle is over, I am probably going to check when the last autosave was, honestly. But I'm pretty sure the game only autosaves when you exit. In fact, I'm pretty sure I could do it right now. The load game option is there. Let me see. 2015. What's the time right now? Alright, hold on. I don't know what this is going to achieve. This might just break everything. In which case, my apologies, everybody. But I think we're okay. I'll be right back. All right, there we go. I decided to reboot the game. I thought it might be for the best. And yes, I've noticed that all the character portraits are back where they should be now. Loading the game from a real-time battle probably wasn't super smart. Let's put it that way. All right, let's try this again, shall we? This time we'll take it a little bit more seriously now that I'm aware of yes, the absolute terror that awaits us on the surface. Yeah, if there's anyone we're gonna reload the game for, it's Vader. I'm afraid yeah. I'm not losing Vader this soon after getting him. I'm afraid I'm going to save scum like a champ, and frankly, the only reason I haven't before in this campaign, if I'm brutally honest with you, is mostly just because save scumming wasn't really an option until the developers patched the game and made the save process much shorter. So yeah, let's do this again. Balamak, take 2. This time I don't think we're going to do much other than defend our LZ to begin with. I'm going to get 2 units of arty. I'm going to get a Juggernaut. I'm going to crap my pants. Alright, it's just the turrets we're shooting at. They're not counter-attacking already. Ooh, I possibly should have brought Cody in, actually, for his sensor ping. Never mind.
Constructing.
Heavy guns ready.
Alright, let's control 6, control 7. We're not going to bring in Vader just yet.
Stay sharp. I've got you. Stay together. Auto guns online. Going in. With you, trooper.
Move up here and take these turrets. Yeah, I'm convinced it's all those jet bikes that are causing the studs and lag right now.
Construction. Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Alright, here they come. Okay, Artie's doing its job. Nice. Good to see.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I really should have brought in Cody with his sensor ping so I could use it to direct a bombing run. Never mind. Can't do any orbital strikes until we've gotten rid of their ion cannon, unfortunately. Here comes the pain. I'm waiting for the jet bikes. That's the thing I'm waiting for. There they are. Here's some of them. Alright, we actually have room for Cody now. Let's bring him in. Oh, hello! Artie, I need you to land some shots. There we go. Yeah. Artie definitely does the job on these guys. There we go. Gosh, we would have been in a world of pain there without Artie.
That's the good part. Stay together. Not bad, not bad.
Alright, everybody.
Covering fire, go. Move, move. Auto guns ready to go.
Oh, hello there.
Suspect assault. Watch out.
Let's say that Vader had a forced premonition, as he has had, canonically, in the past, that if he just YOLO'd his way up here, did a Leroy Jenkins, it would end very badly for him. I'll bring him in once we take this point here. Well. Do it. You guys gonna make it through here? Looks like it. Yeah, you came in from a much better angle this time. Beautiful. Well, move in, everyone. I've been building a lot of these A5 Juggernauts, actually. They, there's something kind of Imperial looking about it. I think it's because they look a little bit like AT-ATs. I've decided to kind of start switching to using these more than the AT-TEs. Okay. Lord Vader. Please join us. Speaking of ATTs, no, bring in another A5. What are you doing? Oh, Vader, I'm sorry, dude. There's nothing left for you to stab. Except for a bunch of buildings. Our base is under attack? What? Oh, this bunker is considered our base. There you go. Go kill those droids. Do you know what, guys? Honestly, the shield generator is not the biggest priority, considering we're now inside it. Oh, there's a turbo laser tower up there. Where's the ion cannon? Oh, it's down there. It might be the best thing to take that out with, I don't know. Drop some of them in. Oh, dear lord, get away from the turbo laser. You guys are all shooting the side of this hill, aren't you? You goddamn clowns. I can deal with that. There we go, they're retreating now. Should we keep the ion cannon for ourselves, honestly? There we go. Bombardment. Okay, so we lost a clone troop platoon. They were the phase 2s, rather annoyingly. I don't have a lot of those in this army. But that's okay.
System control.
Much better than losing Darth Vader. Alright, so we've retaken Balamac after about 50 billion years. I forgot it was even one of our starting planets, honestly. I genuinely did. It's been that long, but apparently it was one of ours, because I do remember... I think it was Grievous that took it off us, if I recall. We were defending it relatively well, and then Grievous turned up, and he turned all of my defending troopers into mincemeat. Anyway, game's being real slow again, so I'll see you in a minute, folks. Okay, I had an incredibly long freeze there, immediately followed by an enemy fleet is about to invade Inshore, and I can see why, because, yeah, they've beefed up their fleet over here at Kailura and at Corsin. Yeah, there's a subjugator there, there's all sorts. So what we're going to do here is Zinja's going to retreat to Barlock. And we'll let the ground forces handle this one. Oh my god, game, just let me move her, for fuck's sake. Oh.
All crew accounted for.
Oh my god. Developers, please give us a patch that makes the user interface not terrible. I'd appreciate it so very much.
Standing by. I copy.
Mines, repairs, we got you covered.
Construction complete.
Standing by. Course plotted.
Number 1 requested feature for a hypothetical Empire at War 2. A user interface that isn't the absolute worst. Would be lovely.
Building started. Beginning construction.
We building anything on Quat right now? No.
Unit in production.
Build me a Praetor then in that case. And I don't have the crews to build another one, so... Sorry, Emperor. You're just going to have to not build any for me, I'm afraid. Build a bunch of victories instead, with your discount.
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production.
How are you doing for corvettes? You could be doing better.
Vehicle in production.
Do you have all the pelters that you need? Yeah, you got 2. How are we doing over here? Fine, it looks like. How's their fleet doing over here? It's still there. They've moved off a couple of the Providences, it looks like. It's actually looking a little weaker than before. They're shuffling it around here, aren't they, some of it? Strongly considering going for them, just sending Tarkin after them. Just wipe this out, this monstrosity. Try and wipe it out at least. You know, I'd probably make an attack and then retreat, and then attack and retreat a bit. We've got 3 Praetors and a Mandator 2 to get the job done with, so... Let's save the game. How about that? And I probably shouldn't overwrite, but I've only done it once. Do you have a... You don't have a Vanguard thingy unit there, and you also don't have a lot in the way of corvettes. Can we just make do without them? Might have to, otherwise the opportunity will be gone. Because all they've got, aside from the 28 provinces right now, is 1 recusant, 1 bulwark, and 1 Lugerhog battleship. Previously, that fleet has been much nastier. So, I think I'm gonna do it.
Standing by.
Oh, they are moving stuff in and out. They
Standing by.
are doing it.
Construction.
Got a big army there. Alright.
Got you covered.
Oh dear God, I don't think did I remember that? Oh no. Please tell me I managed to put a lead unit in there, otherwise we're retreating. No, we didn't. Oh fuck. Oh God. No. Oh no, we're gonna have to retreat. This is no. I want 2 Praetors at the very least. No, we're leaving. We'll try this again. Oh, crying out loud. Alright, you know what? I have a better idea. There we go. Save's coming for the win. Let's try that again.
Standing by.
I have assigned a lead unit this time.
Standing by.
Construction.
Shame that Roche Asteroids is such an ugly battle map to fight on, isn't it?
Squad stands together.
Tactical battle.
Alright, let's do this again. Properly this time, please. There we go. Right. Okay. You do have the big blob of asteroids. I don't... Is there some way we could take advantage of that, do you think? Maybe try and get the enemy to split up?
Choose your reinforcements.
Woohoo!
Let's see what they do. They're moving their transports around. Aside from that, they seem to be sitting still. It's not really what I wanted. Oh wait, now they're moving. They're moving. Are they all going the same way? They have a pretty... Oh yeah, they have a beefy capital shipyard. Okay, right. This is going to be a take out the shipyard job, I think.
Order. Right, sir. Woohoo! What is it, sir?
So yeah, stage 1, get rid of that shipyard, because I'm not dealing with additional reinforcements on top of all the huge... Yeah, on top of everything they've already got. Forget it. Let's draw them right over here, and then I'll drop some guys in right here. Although... Interesting.
Standing by.
Thing to note, our ability to deploy units is actually shrinking right now on account of these getting further away, so...
What's the order?
I need you to go this way, man.
Woohoo!
Did just order you to, but you're not moving. What's going on here? Come on.
Right, sir. Woohoo!
Apparently, if you're in time compression, it will ignore your orders. That's good to know, I guess.
Sir. Woohoo! I copy that. This is it.
Here we go. Are you guys going for the guy I want you to go for? Kind of. Alright. Let's just plop in a Praetor. Why not?
I copy.
That should be more than sufficient.
Ready to update orders.
Hell, I'll bring in the Tector as well.
With pleasure, sir.
And the man himself?
Your
Why not?
information
Let's live dangerously.
has proven to be most useful.
Waiting commands. Weapons activated.
Your investigations have led us to another area of the galaxy.
They've turned around. They're on their way.
Receiving.
Let's get this done quickly, boys.
The traitor has been found, and justice
Ready
is
for
being
action.
administered.
Yep. We'll level them. Destroy 'em.
Faster, boys, faster. Come on. There it goes.
Choose your reinforcements. Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
Well done. Well done. Nicely done. I don't know how we upgrade you to an ISD. Maybe I have to send you back to Quat. But I know it can be done. There we go. That's a good start. And you are retreating back to Balamak. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. I was hoping he'd do that and then not go over there to Kashyyyk or something stupid like that. That would have been annoying, and oh my god, why? Why, game? Why? Why would you do that to me? Oh, why?
Reporting in.
Oh dear God.
Standing by. Standing by.
Squad stands together. Reporting in.
Jesus. There we go. Right. Oh, God. Yeah, mental note, the middle slot is apparently the one they retreat to. God. Ugh.
I copy that.
Moving out.
Autoguns online.
Oh, another big freeze. Alright, folks, I'll be back when we're ready to attack again or something. Okay, so we interrupt the ongoing Battle of Roche asteroids to bring you an enemy fleet hanging out over Yunchor. It's a Lucahawk carrier and 3 dreadnoughts with no support whatsoever, and I think I'm going to jump on this while I've got the opportunity. Both to prevent a ground invasion and also just to take out some valuable units, because Zinj can totally deal with that. She's got a Praetor now, some reinforcements. She can totally deal with those guys.
Standing by.
So let's quickly do it.
Tactical battle
Here we
imminent.
go. The more we can divide and conquer the enemy, the better this is going to be, honestly.
Enemy contact.
Hello there.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right. Well, actually, let's bring in Zinj herself at the back.
Right away.
Copy that, sir.
Couple of support pelters.
Anyone in need of repairs?
This is it. Right, sir. Woohoo! I copy that.
There's going to be a lot of enemy fighters on this one, so
Woohoo! I copy that.
Understood.
we're going to need these.
This is it. Right, sir. Woohoo! I copy that.
Right.
On my way,
Some
Commander. As you wish,
dreadnoughts.
Commander. Consider it history.
Praetor.
Entering now.
Preparing for hyperspace jump.
Victory 2s.
Starting my run.
Alright.
What is it, sir?
Let's hopefully we'll get the job done.
I am waiting.
What fighters we do have, we'll bring up to the front here. Yeah, those bombers there, those guys, we want to worry about them. They're a problem.
What do you wish?
No, sir. Perhaps if you hit them from long range with your zoom.
Attack
Charging
formation.
generator. I copy. Ready to commence.
Go after the stragglers.
Moving to attack.
Regroup for another attack.
Destroyer here.
Destroyer ready. Loading ordnance. Destroyer holding. Standing by.
They're coming in quick.
Awaiting your
I
orders,
can
sir.
try and... No.
Ready for attack orders.
Try and... There we go. I'm going to assign you all to Group 2, this little blob here. Make my life much easier.
What is it, sir? Right, sir. Woohoo!
Take evasive action. They're everywhere, sir.
Yeah,
Clear the
go for
area.
these guys.
Sabotaged our vehicle.
Take them down.
Okay, you're getting slowly evaporated over there, aren't you? Good.
At your command.
That's what we like to see.
I don't know how much longer we can hold
Destroyer
off.
station
Hurry.
keeping.
It's about to blow. We're being
Ready to
overwhelmed.
More enemy craft.
Heading for attack coordinates. We'll win this.
Reporting in.
Transmit orders.
Taking fire.
Standing by.
Let's pivot you guys over to here.
What's the order?
Look at those guys go. I think they were trying to sneak around the back and go for Zinj, maybe. I'm not sure.
We've sabotaged their vehicles.
Yeah, this Providence is being melted as well. Good, good, good.
Our troops have been given advanced training. Take evasive action. We've lost.
Controls aren't responding. No.
What is it, sir?
Sabotaged. We've lost.
Standing
These
by.
guys overcharge the weapons. There we go. Help.
What's the order?
Go for those bombers right there. Those we want dead.
I've got them in my sights. Coming back around for another run.
Ready to update orders.
Alright.
Awaiting your orders, sir.
Star
Excellent
Destroyer
shot.
standing by.
I got
Signal
one.
coming through.
Getting a lock. Intercepting.
Now just focus on bringing this thing down.
I'm on them.
What is it, sir?
Enemies in range. Stay in formation.
Look at those tri-fighters.
Targeting computers up.
I have them now.
We're being overwhelmed.
Target locked.
Defense is doing its thing. Very nice.
Standing by.
The operation has failed. Their reinforcements have been cut off. The enemy has
Ah, good. Our guys are focusing on more than one point at a time. That's nice to see.
Get down. Take down that bomber. The enemy has secondary reinforcements standing by.
Eliminating target.
Target locked. Excellent shot. I got it.
This dreadnought's getting a bit damaged, aren't they?
Hitting us.
Setting up my run, sir.
Where'd he go? Nowhere to run.
Cruiser here.
Sir, I'm detected.
We've got secondary reinforcements standing
Falling
by.
out of formation. Draw.
Alright, that'll be them done.
Their reinforcements are being depleted.
Excellent. Spectacular explosion there. That went a lot better than I thought it was going to, actually. I have to admit. Thought I'd take a few more casualties than that, but 7 corvettes and a pelter. That'll do. Right, she can just hang out there now.
Preparing for hyperspace.
Standing by.
Because they might still have...
Cruising speed.
They might have... what do you call them? They might have... ground troops inbound, and we would very much like to intercept those. Oh, yes, we would.
Construction complete.
Tactical battle imminent.
Contrium planetary, but totally didn't notice any of this. But there it is. Okay. Alright, we don't have any arty support on this one. We do have a shield generator at least, but still. Alright. I've defended this one a few times in the past relatively successfully. I think the main thing is we start with control of pretty much all the LZs except for their original one, which helps pretty magnificently. And yeah, it's a critical location jobby, so.
Finally. 1, 2, 3. Shield up. Follow behind me. Go, I got your back.
Goes the weasel.
Reporting. Moving.
Go, I got your back.
Advancing.
Where are these?
This place is dusted.
Yeah, you annoying bastards, you Republic troopers. Can we not just sack all of these guys and start replacing them with the Imperial Army? Because they're annoying.
We've secured a landing zone.
Finally. Droids around the objective.
Building started.
Oh, hello. Oh, I built a turret all the way over here last time, apparently.
We've secured a landing zone.
That's kind of amusing. Kill some droid commandos for me.
Took a while.
Well, this is not very exciting, is it? I'm gonna be honest. Not what you'd call thrilling. get the message and give up eventually. Get up here and take this turret position.
Unit destroyed.
Oh dear, that's all gone very quickly wrong, hasn't it? Let's get you guys to push up this way. Oh, it's the jet bike spam, of course it is. Oh, it's going to be fun dealing with without artillery. Oh, look, there's more. Luckily, I think the anti-vehicle turrets are pretty good against those, so they are technically vehicles. Need a bit of infantry over here, don't we, really? Is that a little abandoned factory? I do believe it is. Go ahead and grab that. Oh no! 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 Oh, we're boned. We're boned. I didn't notice it in time. We're boned. Kill them. Oh God! Please kill them. Sweet mother of God. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. That was so close. Jesus Christ. Oh no, we don't want to lose the landing zone, that's bad.
Yes, sir. Right away.
You guys get some free units? You did! Hurrah!
Droid scanned. Course plotted. Adjusting navigomputer. Advancing.
You landed transports on my head, thank you very much. I should be taking this back.
T2B, copy. Advance.
Oh, ambulance speeders. Oh, they're retreating,
Copy.
thank Christ.
Forward.
We've secured a landing zone.
Whew. They gave it a good go, didn't they? They almost made a breakthrough there. What planet was that? That was Contrum, okay. Well, once the game stops freezing up, I think I might see about putting some better defenses down there. Alright folks, I was hoping to end this episode with another attack on Roche asteroids with Tarkin and friends, but unfortunately the enemy decided, you know what? I enjoyed attacking Contrum so much, I'm going to do it again. Within the same 10 minutes. Great. Here we go again, everybody. Hooray. God, I wish auto-resolve worked. Yeah, one of you can go over here and sit on the critical location. Just to avoid any potential shenanigans like last time. Need to get this place some artillery, don't I, really? That'll help a lot. Alright, now we just wait, I guess. Just twiddling my thumbs. Here we go. Yep, this is really riveting. Tell you what, folks, I'll be back if something interesting happens in this battle. Otherwise, I'll just skip to the end, I think. 'Cause, oh, wait, hang on a minute. Some tripods are coming up to potentially make life a little bit more fascinating. I mean, they won't. They'll just get blown to pieces like you can see right now, but at least it'll be cool to watch. Yep, that was an ill-fated attack, if ever I saw one. Alright, yeah, I'll be back, folks. Yeah, we won. We didn't take any casualties. It was not very interesting. I pretty much just sat there with time compression on the entire time. Yes, indeed. Right. How's this army looking right now? It's looking beefy. I think there's still some more units inbound to it, actually, but this army's looking very army-ish. Very pleased with it. Good, good, good. I'll be using that to sort of strike out northwards here, hopefully, soon. Does Zinj have both of her Praetors yet? Yes, she does. She's got 2 Praetors now, so... might have her obliterate that little fleet there and take Kailura next. They still have a decent-sized fleet over here, actually. Lots of tactical droid minor heroes for some weird reason. Subjugate around a battleship, though. But... ooh, they've split this fleet significantly. There's only 17 dreadnoughts left there now. I think now is our time. Now is our time. Oh, hello. Don't like you being there. That's not on at all.
Enemy fleet approaching.
Those scum.
Yeah, no thanks.
Tactical battle.
Yeah, let's just put a stop to that. Thank you, Mr. Pelion. Let's eliminate these interlopers, shall we?
Ping a hostile.
Hello there.
Choose your reinforcements.
Loaded.
Womp.
It won't be long now, sir.
Your favorite repulsors responding. Did you mean to choose us? Shield activated? They're not going
Go
anywhere.
ahead and drop an interdict of mine.
Yeah.
It's so pretty when it explodes, the old recusant.
Charging
Goes to
generator.
lots of little different pieces.
Locking on target.
Shame we can't sort of split fire with the batteries on this thing. Oh, that's that dealt with. Yeah, up with that I will not put. What do you think about to invade Bimsari? Do they have more inbound to Bimsari, perhaps? Oh, no, it's actually Yinshore instead. Ah! Hi, guys! Oh, dear. Oh, it's 20 Providence-class dreadnoughts with a pair of Luke Hawks. Where did you guys come from? I guess you were the ones that were over here. Emphasis on were. Oh, God. I've reinforced her fleet a lot, but I don't know if she's quite up for this. Oh, my days. Well, for one thing, we're on the defense, so we're just going to... The game is just going to spawn in a bunch of useless bloody units in a formation I don't want, so I think we're gonna be withdrawing regardless. Yes, it's just thrown in a bunch of random units. Nope. No thank you. That's not what I want.
It is about time. Right away.
Yeah, get out of here, Zinj. Just think. There's one. They've got 19 more of those in reserve. 19. 19! This is a 2 Praetors kind of a job, and even then I expect to lose both the Praetors.
Choose your reinforcements.
If I'm lucky.
Retreat in progress.
All merged and become one with each other.
Shield up.
Yeah, you all kind of split up there. That was a bit weird.
Squad stands together. The squad stands together.
Oh god, I thought the game was paused, but it wasn't. Right. Oh yes, I told Ozzel to take command of this army over here as well. I looked up his cowardly trait. In case you want to know how to do that, you go over here to Hero and Tooltip Unit Overhaul, Overview even, and it'll add that to your active story objectives here, and you'll get a big detailed breakdown, and it tells you what all the different traits here do. For example, cowardly gives you minus 5% damage for the whole army, but plus 5% speed for all your units, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, it's kind of bad-ish, but there is a bonus to it. So I think it applies to his whole army and not just his own unit, but I could be wrong. These are what the different command tiers offer you, by the way. As you can see, a tier 5 commander is almost worthless. It's like plus 5% health for your army or fleet, and that's it. Whereas a tier 2 like Yularen or Tarkin gives you plus 15% health, 50% shield, 50% damage, defense, 10% speed, 15% fog of war reveal. If we had Thrawn, which we don't, but if we had Thrawn, a tier 1 commander, the only tier 1 commander, as far as I'm aware, he would give you plus 20% on all of these, which is pretty mental. I mean, you think about that, like plus 20% health and shields on something as big as a Praetor. It's a big deal. That's a big deal. Anyway. It's interesting. It's a shame that the traits don't come up nearly as often. Like most of the admirals, you look at them like this guy here, Moline. He doesn't have any traits. Just command tier 5. And that's the case for most of them. Tarkin, do you have any awesome traits? Administrator. Well, that's it. Vader. He has Ace Pilot and Force Sensitive. Force Sensitive is presumably just because you're a Jedi character. Ace Pilot gives you plus 10% health and speed. Presumably, but only for your own unit, though, in that case. And Force Sensitive, plus 10% speed, plus 30% Fog of War reveal. Interesting. Pelion, do you have any traits? No, just Command Tier 3. I feel like they could be a bit more liberal with the traits, honestly. There's a huge list of them in here. Huge list, and they don't seem to come up very often. Bit of a shame. The Emperor has Ruthless. What does Ruthless give you? Plus 10% damage. Well, I'm pretty determined not to deploy the Emperor on the battlefield. It just feels very, very deeply wrong. So we won't be taking advantage of that, but hey, he does have that, as it turns out. Alright, so we now have 2 death fleets we're staring down the barrel of right now. Arguably the worst one is over here now, which is inconvenient. We have that one there overhead Yinshaw, and we have this one over here overhead Rogue Asteroids. We're already an hour and 20 minutes for this episode, but fuck it, guys. We're gonna do it. We're gonna... Or not, because the game's decided it's gonna freeze. Oh, fuck you two, Empire at War. Okay. Let's do this. Let's attack. We'll make it a bit of a hit-and-run jobby. We'll go in there, we'll... You know, I think we already blew up their shipyard and stuff. They might have rebuilt it by now, I don't know. But we'll go in there, see what we can kill, and then leave again. That's my plan for that. Probably going to be my plan for this too, honestly. You now belong to Zinj.
Calculating jump to light speed.
Quat is building another Praetor, which is good.
Unit in production.
Have one and another one be built on Dacon and Moidia, being overseen by the Emperor. Okay. Well, let's have a crack at this, shall we? Let's see what we can kill before we have to leave. Because, as previously discussed, the main problem is going to be slowly accumulating fighter death ball that will be spawning from all of these ships, and we will not be able to kill nearly fast enough. So we're just going to sort of kill a bunch of stuff and then try and leave. And whittle them down that way.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright.
All crew accounted for. Fixing course.
Us? I hope this isn't another drill.
Right, sir. Woohoo! I copy that. This
Bring in
right,
the
sir.
corvettes.
Woohoo! I copy that. This is it. Right, sir. Woohoo!
3 pelters should hopefully keep
that.
this lot alive
This is it. Right, sir.
for a decent amount of time.
I copy that. This is it. Right, sir. Woohoo! I copy that.
Ah. Probably should have made room to bring in Tarkin at the back, but never mind.
Moving into positions on your command. Setting the course.
Got some Carracks.
Destroyer ready.
Okay, looks like this thing is already being melted. That's good. Okay, what we need to do really here is
What's the order? I copy
move you
that.
guys over this way a little bit
Right, sir.
to intercept some of these incoming missiles here.
Attack formation. Go
Okay, this
after
thing
the
looks like it's going to go
stragglers.
down pretty soon.
Destroyer holding.
Regroup for another attack. Take them quick.
We'll level them.
The next one. Oh, how both of you shoot that. That thing's already got its shields out.
More enemy craft.
Destroyer at station keeping. Ready.
What are you doing? Why are you pivoting? Idiots.
Ready to update orders.
They're hitting us.
Oh, hello. Jesus Christ.
We'll win this.
Howdy. You just
Charging
arrived.
generator. Locking on target.
Cruiser, standing by.
Get the Carracks to focus on all these little things.
They're losing reinforcements. Defeat is imminent. Separatist troops. Get us out. Their troops have been given advanced training. Fall back.
Alright, I think once this guy's shields start to go,
They're jamming out.
we'll probably withdraw.
The separatists are depleting our reinforcements.
Nowhere to run.
What is it, sir?
Good grief. Look at all those fighters. At least they're very obligingly hanging around the corvettes.
Destroyer ready. Destroyer holding.
Okay, here comes another.
We'll beach them. Destroyer at station keeping. We'll level them.
Sabotage our vehicles.
The fact that they jumped right on top of me there meant they took a whole load of extra damage, which is certainly good.
Destroyer.
Attack formation.
And this one's just sort of merged into us, apparently. That's okay, right, it's time to leave. Do you still have engines? You do.
Enemy forces.
Prepare
Our
for jump to
reinforcements are being
hyperspace.
cut off.
Go after the stragglers. Regroup
You guys
for
are
another
lucky I
attack.
can't deploy my entire fleet in one go, otherwise you'd be boned. But my CPU would also be boned, so it's probably for the best. The entire battle would take me the entire evening played at 2 frames a second. By God, we still managed to lose 11 Corellian corvettes in the midst of that. And one of the pelters. Yeah. Right, we took out 4 Providence-class dreadnoughts. That's a chunk dealt with. That leaves them with 13 left.
The squad stands together.
And, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach 1.5 hours, I'm going to leave it there, I think. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. The war is still very much not yet won. My own very, very limited objectives of trying to get to here and get to here are still very far away from being met. It has to be said. I thought we'd be done by now, but apparently not. But it's okay because it's fun. I am enjoying it. I'm that period immediately before we turned into the Empire, the game was really starting to feel a little bit stale. But the AI has successfully changed things up a bit, and life's getting more interesting again. So I honestly don't mind. I don't mind the fact that the playthrough's lasting a little bit longer than I intended it to. So that's okay. However, I definitely think I will be ending it as soon as I take these 3, and maybe Moonlist, but at this point it's a bit like, not even sure if I'm going to bother with that, I don't know. We'll see. Ladies and gents, it's been a pleasure. I'll leave you with this little picture of the Emperor staring into your soul. I'll catch you next time, everybody. Long live the Empire.